Hi everyone, welcome to this video on how to pet a cat's belly. Now, of course, rubbing a cat's tummy is absolutely the top tier goal of probably everybody who shares their life with a feline. And often this is a goal that is either not achievable or only achieved at great peril. So I'm here to give you professional advice on how to be able to access this very, very soft and desirable and fluffy region of your cat's tummy without a tremendous amount of pain and blood loss. But before we proceed, please remember to like this video, to share it with all your friends, and please squish that subscribe button and pet the bell notification icon so we can see more of each other. And do remember to check out my Patreon for some exclusive content, as well as to support the work that I'm doing, both making these silly little videos as well as very useful ones that teach people how to take care of their pets at home and build a better relationship with their animals in their lives. Let's just review what a cat tummy is. This is a cat. Look at that fine, colorful plumage and the delicate flippers. Look at these lustrous whiskers. Look at that flowing cheek fur. And observe this chubby little chin. Oh, what a great chin. Do you ever look at a cat and just say to yourself, how can I take care of you better? What do I feed you? What is the right way to brush you? Can I touch your tummy? Ow, ow, it hurts. Apparently I cannot. How do I communicate with you? How do I enrich your environment? How do I take care of your health? Do you need vaccinations? I'm pretty sure you need vaccinations. How do I clean your litter box? There are so many questions. You're such a mystery to me. What do I do? If only you came with some sort of a user's manual or perhaps a guidebook. Good news, everyone. Now there is. Of course, I'm talking about my new online course and webinar series that is all about how to bring a new cat into your home successfully, set them up for a long, happy life together, and also touching base on the fundamentals of preventative healthcare, ensuring a long and happy life together for you guys. You can follow the link in the description below to sign up for my live webinar series, during which I will present the course material to a small group of people and be able to answer their questions and really make this an interactive learning experience. And then I'm going to use this experience to finally produce a course. So if you're watching this video once the seminar series is concluded, you can still get the finished course and complete it at your own pace. I'm going to touch base on everything from how to select the right cat for your home and how to set up your home to be the happiest and healthiest possible environment for your kitty, but will also save you thousands or potentially tens of thousands of dollars because, of course, as we all know, prevention is much better than cure when it comes to healthcare. So please join me for the live webinar series as well as the course once it is finished, and let's all work together to make our feline companions' lives the best lives that they can be. See this little belly right here? This is a cat tummy. This general area right here. We're going to present this right here. This is the golden zone. It's so soft and fluffy, isn't it, Parrot? Yeah. So, as you can see, Pirate's tummy is open for business. Very, very open to pats. And in fact, it can be petted from the side as well as from the front. It's making Pirate a very versatile cat. Here's your little tummy. Yeah, that feels good, doesn't it? So there are many reasons why cats are rather protective of this region, and they go beyond basic feline contrariness. Now, as some of you know, I'm a big fan of the Oatmeal, the great cartoonist. I have his book. I take its message to heart. He's got a great comic that likens petting a cat's belly to dancing in the back hair of angels. And I think it's by far the best comparison of this experience that I've ever heard of. Very poetic. But there's many reasons why a cat may be reluctant to trust you with its tummy. Most importantly, cats tend to protect their tummy. It's a very vulnerable part of their body. There's a big fat pad here. Cats have a little fat pad in their belly, and when it gets injured, it can get quite infected, and these infections tend not to heal well because of a poor blood supply. So on a biologic level, cats know that they need to protect their tummy. Of course, disembowelment is very bad for your health, especially if you're in the wild. When cats fight, they'll often kick with their back legs and try to disembowel each other or disembowel their prey. So this is actually true of large cats like jaguars as well. So being instinctive disembowelers, they're also instinctively very protective of their bowels. Another reason why a cat may be protective of their tummy is, of course, it's close to their reproductive organs. And Darwin says if you don't reproduce, your genes don't get passed on. So we need to be very careful of that. Female cats, of course, cats have little cat nipples. Even male cats do, but certainly they can be a little protective of their tummy if they're nursing and they just want to make sure there's access only to their kittens to it. And just in general terms, cats are full of mistrust and high physiologic tone, so they may be reluctant to relax and let anyone touch them on their belly. But there are ways to access this very, very high value petting region. Oh, piety, good stretch. So the path to petting your cat's belly is to build trust. Your cat needs to trust you that you're not going to try to disembowel it when you touch its tummy. Now, I recommend approaching this task with a great deal of care, caution, and patience. It may take you anywhere from 3 days to 15 years to be able to pet your cat's belly safely. And I believe it's important for you to just resign to the reality that every cat's an individual and everybody works at a slightly different pace. It is important to start your cat belly petting journey by petting safe areas like the back of the neck and between the ears. Once you have your cat used to this level of contact and they're looking nice and relaxed, you can work your way down their flanks. But you don't want to rush this. You don't want to go too fast. When a cat starts taking interest in what's happening, such as noticing your hand, it is often good to let them sniff it, lick it, or even gnaw on it a little bit. Because remember, if a cat just gives you little love bites, those are warning shots. If your skin's not broken, your cat didn't really bite you. They just communicated to you that you should probably stop doing whatever you're doing, or just that they're a little bit worked up. And if you get a little warning shot, then you back off and keep petting their back for the next 2 to 3 years. However, if the cat looks away like this, that is a clear signal to proceed. The way is open and you may continue to stroke their flanks. Yes, isn't that right? And what you're really looking for is a lack of attention, because cats pay attention to things that threaten them. So as you build trust with your cat will stop paying attention to your hand and then can roam down to the tummy regions. And this is where you want to really take it slow, take your time, and go to the cranial, so the forward half of the body, and just try to pet your little cat around the area of the elbows. This is much less threatening than going straight for the tummy. And you can notice Pirate certainly is communicating to me that he's not terribly threatened by me. Isn't that right? Yeah. And then once you've achieved this stage of cat relaxation, then you can move further back and start petting that delicious little fluffy spot we call a cat belly. And then at some point you get really cheeky and start playing with the belly like this. I do not recommend doing this on the first try. Now, also, kittens tend to be much more wound up than older cats, so you may need to wait a decade or so before they reach this level of relaxation, but believe me, it is worth it. What, you have places to be, sir? Oh no, you just want to get more comfy. Pirate seems to have completely fallen asleep in my arms, and I believe this might be a good point at which we wrap up this video. But just a quick review: be patient, be gentle, let your cat tell you when they're ready to go forward with more pats by not being interested in what you're doing. And with a lot of patience and a lot of time, you too can have the pleasure of petting your cat's tummy without the pain of experiencing your cat's claws and teeth. Now, unfortunately, I do not have an aggressive cat demonstrate what happens when your cat does not accept pets on the tummy, but I will try to simulate it with Mr. Pirate. Let's say your cat resents being petted on the tummy, and when your hand gets here, they latch onto it with all 4 paws and start to gnaw on you. Now, the thing to do in this situation is to not pull away. You're gonna wanna jerk your hand back, but that's when you get scratched. Chances are your cat is just communicating to you that they don't want to be petted. They'll hold you with their paws, and their claws are little hooks. Hooks are designed to keep things close to them. So if you pull away against a hook, you'll get a scratch. It'll break your skin. If you just stay still though, they probably won't break your skin. They'll just hold you there. It might be a little scary, but you hold your hand still, and then you will not get scratched. And even if they give you a little love bite, if you pull back, that's when you could get injured. What you have to do is leave your hand in place and gently distract them by stroking them between the ears and the back. And when they relax, then remove your hand. Now, again, don't jerk it away, remove it gently, smooth motion, get it out of there, get it out of the danger zone. But just so you know, most of the time when people get scratched, it's not the cat scratching the human. It's the human scratching themselves on the cat's claws. So should this experiment turn into a firm cat grip around your hand, just be patient. Relax, control your breathing, don't panic and pull away. Just pet the cat gently, and then when they relax, then you can get your hand out of the danger zone. Well, that's all the sound advice I have for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy petting those cat tummies. Yeah, that's so good, isn't it, pirate? Yeah. Look at this happy little pirate.